Oh, is this really needed? Let's go out and do what we have to do, let's see what happens. The nature of these organisms, they don't have a brain, but they are determined to do what they want to do. So, India has been contained, but not conquered. Still, there are a lot of people raising arguments. Oh, is this really needed? Let's go out and do what we have to do, let's see what happens. Well, last time, when there was no air travel, when there was no such movement of populations as today, last time when it happened, in 1918, the Spanish flu killed 50 million people. You want to try once again? No, I think somebody has to stop you. That's what the government is trying to do. That's what governments around the world are trying to do. Those who did not do the lockdown quick enough, unfortunately those nations are suffering immensely. United States has crossed 24,000 fatalities. Well, that's not an inspiration for the rest of the world, because a most affluent nation with highest level of infrastructure, if it goes into this mode, what happens to other countries is a very intimidating situation. So, India has been contained, but not conquered the virus. We only contained it. Knowing the nature of these organisms, that they don't have a brain. I'm saying you're in good company. They're probably single-celled or probably a little bit, 2-3 cells, but no specific brain as such. But they are determined to do what they want to do. They know what they want for their life, and they will incessantly, relentlessly work towards that. They're not like you, 3 weeks at home, suddenly you think nothing will happen, your priorities will change. They're not like that. Their priorities don't change, they are simply on and on. You know, we've been telling you, nischala tattvam jivan muktihi, an unwavering sense of purpose is liberation. Well, they have an unwavering sense of purpose and they don't need liberation, they're ready to liberate you. So this is not to be taken lightly. Unfortunately, a complex brain has not become an advantage for a whole lot of people. This is the greatest advantage we have over every other creature, that we have a complex cerebral cortex, that we can look at things from many dimensions. Unfortunately, for a whole lot of human beings, instead of this capability, instead of bringing clarity, has brought constant muddied confusion about everything. Well, this is not a time to leave the world to individual freedoms and individual actions. It has to be curtailed according to the needs of a society. As I said, the virus has been kind of curtailed, but not conquered. It may ramp up. Next 1 week is very stringent enforcement of lockdown. After that, India is looking at partial lockdowns, selective relaxation of different economic activities that are necessary for the nation. We must understand these relaxations are coming not because we have conquered the virus or it is gone, simply because our economic compulsions are such that we have to get back into some kind of action. So, an existential threat that we have to our life and the economic problems that we may face are two different dimensions. Both need to be addressed, of course, for a nation, a society, but staying alive is the basic significance. Having enough to live by, living well is a secondary significance. So right now, addressing the basic significance of our existence is very, very important.